Hey guys, so as you can see, we got the chicks outside today. It's windy, so you might not be able to hear me very good, but hopefully you can. But we got the chicks outside today. Um, they're able to stand well, it's not cold at all today. It's quite warm actually, but they're able to stand varying temperatures a lot better because they're almost fully feathered. Not quite. Lemon especially is not quite fully feathered, but they're all doing quite good in their development here in week 7. And you can see, well, kind of see, that they've all more or less kind of caught up to Millie. Millie is the biggest one still, but they're very close. Lemon will always be smaller because he's a bantam cochin, but the other two should get a little bit bigger. Millie's breed actually might be a bigger breed anyway. So
she's a standard, whereas the other ones are bantams.
Oh, they're all bantams?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then she'll always be bigger. Okay.
Actually, no, sorry. Opal isn't a bantam.
Oh, Opal's the standard size. Okay, that's nice. Thanks, Kathleen. So, for those who don't know, Hank died 5 days ago. 5 days ago. And it's something that we knew was coming. Didn't know it was going to come so quickly. But he had a heart attack while just chilling, doing his favorite thing, looking out the window. So unfortunately he did die, but
we were both with him.
Yeah, we were both with him, and he was, I think he was cool with it. I mean, I don't know, obviously, because he can't talk, but he seemed very relaxed. It was a real bummer. China misses him. Shadow doesn't miss him at all.
No.
Shadow's just like, dude, that dog was too big for me. Yeah, so we thought, well, we weren't told that he would last a year per se, but you know, we had the understanding that he could last up to a year with his condition, but he was very, very ill, and it's a prolonged sort of thing. And at the moment, there's a how do you say this? There's a lot more to the whole thing than just having a heart condition. We actually made a video about it a couple weeks ago, but never released it. But we might release it a little bit later with some extra context at the beginning. It just wouldn't be wise to release it at the moment, but it's not the vet's fault or anything weird like that. It's just some other thing which kind of sucks. Well, kind of sucks. It completely sucks. But we might be able to put that video out. We'll have to add some extra context to it because he has died. But we will, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have even said anything. But a lot of you guys thought maybe he was going to last longer, and he didn't. And it's because of this thing, so.
I think that what you're trying to say is like it was more than just heart failure. It was heart failure caused by other things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which were not because of anything that we did or our vet care or anything like that. Nothing like that. I had the tripod out here, you can see right here, but I think being down here is easier to see them. They're very curious. Thanks, Jana.
Someone asked how old Hank was.
Hank was 5, so he wasn't very old.
No.
He's a giant breed dog, so they don't live as long as other dogs, but he still was, you know,
still young.
3 years younger than is typical. But every dog is different. But anyway, that is a real bummer. Thank you guys for all the messages you sent and all that. Really appreciate that. But yeah, it is what it is. One day we'll get another dog when we're ready, and I guess we'll wait and see what we get. Who knows? For now, we got these little chicks. Well, they're not so little anymore. Hey guys, they're kind of getting big. Like, look at Millie there. She's like about the size of when we got. Who do you think? Do you think Peep and Minnie were her size when we got?
No, they were a little bigger.
A little bigger. So another thing that sucks, which I just forgot about until just mentioning them, is Minnie and Peep came together. We got rid of Peep because she's a bully, and just the day actually after Hank passed away, Minnie died as well.
Yeah, I just found her dead in the chicken run.
So she just had one of those sudden chicken death things. I don't know if it's common, but it's normal.
Yeah.
It's
She had no indication of being sick or anything, and we looked her over after as well, and she seemed perfectly fine, like outward appearances. So I don't know if it's something internal. Well, I guess it is, but yeah. That was just really sudden.
Sudden. To me, this sounds heartless, but she was no Sonny to me, so it wasn't very it wasn't heartbreaking. It was sad.
We weren't as attached to her.
Yeah, no, Sonny was my jam. Minnie was cool, but she didn't. I mean, you know, whatever. It sucks, but didn't suck as badly. So we buried her near Sonny. But we didn't put her in a box, so we didn't want her to get dug up, so we had to like fortify her grave a bit. Yeah. Anyways, animals hide sickness as a survival thing. Yeah, she could have been sick, but she didn't have like no like croakiness. She didn't have any parasites. No outward parasites. No like fly strike or mites or ticks or anything. Yeah, we don't really have ticks out here. I mean, we do, but it's not super common. But no ticks, no lice, no mites, nothing like that. So it was just something.
Ms. Marquette asked how the chicks are doing that has curly toes.
Oh, she's this one right here. And you can see it's curly still. Oh, let me see. Yeah, there you go. But she's fine. She even scratches herself and everything. She mostly uses her other foot to scratch herself, which is, I mean, chickens will usually use one foot over the other, but like they're foot dominant or whatever. But she does use it to scratch the ground, scratch herself. She can walk fine. She can perch fine. You know, basically it's just an aesthetic thing. We couldn't fix it. You can see like her foot, her left foot is like, that's bang on perfect. So we did fix that one. Just our other one, if you guys remember, I think last week or maybe even the week before. China's looking for some Hershey Kisses is what she's doing. Look at her. But anyway, her foot was getting too swollen in her cast. So we decided, you know what, since it's not harmful, at least most of the time, we'll just let her be. And so she's fine. She'll just be curly toes. Curly toes Opal. Millie sure has a fro going on, says Kathleen. Yeah, she does. And she can't see shit, which is so freaking funny.
We're gonna have to trim it for her.
Yeah, we'll probably trim some in front of her eyes, because like, let's see if I can show you guys. It's kind of, with the wind, it's going to be a little harder to see, but she can only see like through the side and only like minimally. Like, look, she can't see shit out of the front. Chickens will often turn their heads anyways to see, but I mean, they can see forward a bit, but she can't see at all. Yeah, thanks, Paniel 100. Thanks. No, I think I think Hank had a good life. I think he was completely happy. Even at the very end there, he was perfectly content. He chased after the, I mean, we were trying to keep him relaxed as much as possible. Like, he was running up and down the fence with the neighbor's dog. Like, he was having a good morning.
Yeah, he came out and he did the chores with me.
Yeah.
And then
ate
we
his
had
full breakfast. Like, he didn't have any change in demeanor or appetite or anything. He's like the happiest, yet kind of sort of mean to some in some aspects, but he didn't change at all. Even at the very end there, he's just chilling on his bed like he always does, looking out the window, waiting for like a bird to fly by or a squirrel. We don't have very many squirrels here, but when they were out, man, he was attentive to those. And then, you know, or if the neighbors were out or whatever, he was just exactly the same. And then, you know, he just had, his heart just couldn't handle whatever was ailing him, so he had to go. Oh! Look at this. Okay, so last time we told you about a crow, like the sound, not the bird.
Oh yeah.
And so we thought. Okay, so let me start over in case you guys missed it. So Lemon, the one on the left there, she is a he, probably. It's not for sure, but it's likely. Look how red his comb is. You see how like nice and juicy is? He looks like a piece of candy. So. Not always, but oftentimes, if they develop nice and red early on, it could indicate that they're a rooster. And that's not a, they're all flying around now. That's not a perfect indication. A lot of these visual type, like when you spread the wings and stuff, all that kind of stuff is kind of 50-50, I guess, when it comes to guessing. And look at his feathers. You see how they're folding up? Or not folding up, how do you say that? Like flipping up? Might be a frizzle, but maybe not.
Orlando, he thinks that it's just growing that way, but he'll have smooth feathers.
Okay, yeah. So it might not be a frizzle.
He does think that it's a rooster.
Yeah, so yeah, Lance thinks he's a rooster. So he probably is. We've never had a rooster before, and we've never had this many, since all of our chickens are different breeds, it's kind of hard to be like, oh, that one's this, that one's that, with certain things, especially identifying sex. But anyway, last time we said that we heard a crow, and the showgirl here might actually be, oh, it's gonna peck around, might actually be a male, because he or she crowed. However, sometimes hens will crow as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's rare, but yeah.
It is rare, but sometimes they also grow spurs.
Yeah, true.
Or spikes on their wings.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, but I actually saw Lola and it was actually crow.
Yeah.
I was so surprised.
So we might have two roosters on our hands, and it's very likely we'll have to trade one of them for a hen, because we don't have enough hens for two roosters. Unless one of them's like super docile, or both of them, or whatever, you know. There's different things happen in different circumstances.
I don't want them to fight though.
Yeah, exactly. A show boy. Yeah, so his name is, or her name is Lola, like from the song. If it was a boy, I thought it would be hilarious to name him Rue. No, sorry, I said Paul.
Gina.
Oh, Gina, what are you eating shit for? Stop.
You stinker.
I was thinking about naming him Paul after RuPaul, the drag queen guy. But then Ashley's mom was like, how about just Rue? Because he would be a Rue. And RuPaul. That's perfect name. But I don't know.
We have the older chickens out right now too. They're just watching.
Oh yeah, the other hens, you can see them over there. They're all like digging through the old leaves from last fall.
They might come over here.
They might come over here, and then you can kind of see, if you're on Patreon, you already saw them react, but you might be able to see if they come over here. They might check out the chicks and you can kind of see what they think of them. There's usually a boss rooster. Right. But it's better for your flock to have more hens if you're gonna have more than one rooster. Especially since we have so many small hens, they're gonna get dominated.
Yeah.
Especially if there's two.
Just dust bathing.
Trying to dust bathe in the grass. I think RuPaul spells his name like R-U.
It's R-U.
Yeah. So we'd call him Ru as an R-U, but it's kind of a double entendre, you know?
Oh. Did you let her out?
Oh, Shadow's out. No, I didn't.
Or did the door blow open?
The door probably blew open.
I'm gonna go close it so we don't get bugs in there.
Hey, Shadow. How's it going?
Hey,
Your weather looks perfect. There's 100 here. I don't know what it is here, but if I had to guess, I'd say it's probably like 17 Celsius. If I had to guess. Do you know what temperature it is today?
20.
Oh, it's 20. Okay, with the wind, it feels like 17. So I don't know if you guys hear the wind, but if you look at the trees, they're kind of blowing around a little bit. And look, guys, this tree is growing back. So we're gonna keep it. I don't know if you guys were around way back in the day when we first started doing vlogs. I said that I was going to cut it down and then never did, and now we probably won't.
Matt says, I don't know what that is, 20 Celsius, lol.
I don't know what that is, 20 is
like
is like
65 or something?
Yeah, it might be.
Or 68?
We could look it up. Hey Matthew, could you get one of the moderators to look up what that is? Thanks for being
70,
here, Matt.
Michelle says 70.
70, okay. 72 says Jazzy. It's not buffering, which is nice. I brought the router outside this time. We're not gonna go back inside. They're gonna chill out here for a good part of the day while we do the I don't really know what we're doing today.
I want to...
The day is half over. Guys, I accidentally wrecked Ashley's car.
Yeah.
So we gotta get that fixed. But besides that, we're gonna do some other stuff. I'm actually eating fried chicken while watching this. Is that proper? Dude, fried chicken is delicious, and these chickens don't care. Dude, chickens will... Okay, so Minnie died, and the other chickens, literally, they do not care. They have friends while they're alive, but as soon as they're dead, they reestablish the pecking order, and they go to town with who's the new boss. They don't care at all. They're got reptilian brains or something. What did you do? Hopefully not crash. No, I snapped the stud on the tire, on the wheel hub thing. Oh, they're gonna go around the tree. Maybe I'll go over there. Well, if they go over there, maybe the other chickens will come by because I'm talking constantly, so they're probably not gonna come over. But you can see if you look on the right by the garage corner there, you can see Plum. So Plum, speaking about friends, Plum and Phoebe there on the right, they're still always chilling together. So maybe they do make friends, but I don't think they get sad when they die.
I don't know.
Was Pete picking on Minnie? You could get her back unless she picked on the other. No, she picked on Phoebe only. She only picked on the ones that she was strong enough to not get much retaliation. Man, I kind of want some fried chicken now.
Shadow?
Oh, Shadow's gonna eat some crap. Classic dogs. They're like,
Why
delicious.
Why do they do that?
But also, Peep is happy in her new home, so we wouldn't.
Well, I don't know if I showed you this. Julia posted a picture of her the other day, and she was roosting beside the rooster, and the rooster
Yeah.
had his wing over top of her, like snuggling her in.
Yeah. So you guys should go follow Farmer Dell on Instagram if you want to keep up with what's going on with Peep. Kathy says, I've had chickens that were all the same. I love the fact that you have such assortment of different types. Love the white one with the house slippers, LOL.
Thanks, Julie.
What did Julie say?
Josh and Ashley, I love you. Thanks,
Oh,
Julia.
okay. What was the comment I just read? They had a whole bunch. Yeah, so we've been advised to keep a whole bunch of the same chicken rather than an assortment, but then we've also been told like it doesn't matter. It's just birds are birds and they have their own demeanors and personalities and stuff, and sometimes just like people, you just gotta, remove one from the group and then the rest thrive no matter the breed or size, which we found is good for us. And personally I like having a bunch of different looking ones, even if they are the same breed and have different like colors. That's good too, because like this is a Cochin right here, and we have 3 other Cochins. Well, we have 2 Cochins and then 1 Cochin crossed with a Silky, and she looks completely different. But all of our Cochins, our other 2 Cochins, look different. He's gonna look different. This is the rooster that we're probably gonna keep if we do, because he's gonna be more cold hardy than the naked neck. If we keep him, we're probably gonna do something different with heat this winter, just so that he doesn't freeze his neck off. Or maybe we could even make him a scarf or some shit. I don't even know. But like, look at that neck, right? Like that's just bare skin, and I don't know how insulating those feathers are. People have
not as insulating as other
Yeah,
ones.
people have differing opinions about it. Some say they're fine, and some say they're terrible.
I think that they're more prone to getting like a chill from being wet because these feathers aren't water repellent
Right.
like the other ones.
Yeah, you can see they're all fuzzy. You can see Opal is the most brave. Try to touch one of these other ones, they're like, hey, hey. Although last time I was able to touch Millie, because she couldn't see me, but this time not so much. But Opal's fine. Okay, so if they're all females, or like let's just assume they're all females, that's just gonna be like a cream colored egg. This one here.
Actually, Millie would lay white eggs.
Oh right, yeah. Okay, sorry. Millie is gonna be white eggs. Oh, and also look at her. She's got fancy feet too. She's got extra toes, kind of like a Silky. So you can't really see the Silky's fancy toes because they got feathers, but if you could see extra toes, extra back toes. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's like those 2 toes are the back toes. They're kind of conjoined. But okay, so white. We only have 1 chicken left that lays white eggs, which is funny because usually people are like, white is boring, let's get brown eggs. But now we're like, we have only brown eggs, let's get white eggs. He, if that was a she, would lay cream eggs or a brown egg. She is going to lay brown eggs, and she, the one who's the bravest, who we call Opal, is going to lay blue eggs, or green, but hopefully blue.
I think the showgirls will be more like off-white, tannish color.
Right, like cream, right?
Yeah. Did you say that? Sorry.
Brown eggs I find are richer in flavor. A lot of the flavor actually comes from like their diet, but it could be that maybe chickens that lay brown eggs just have a better tasting egg.
Kate says, what happened to Hank?
Oh, Hank had a heart attack. Oh, hey, did you guys just see that? Remember last time I was talking about the gland thing? That was like a good view of the gland. Right there. That little pink butthole there. That's not the butthole, but anyway, sorry. Hank passed away from a heart attack. He had some heart issues brought on by some other issues that we'll probably talk about in another vlog, depending on how things go on in real life. We've already filmed this vlog. We decided not to release it and instead tell you guys in a different way. Actually, in the last chicken video, I think we told you guys. Last chick cam. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
We can say that we don't know for sure if it was a heart attack though, because
oh yeah, we don't know for sure.
The vet, like, he had no platelets at all.
Oh yeah, no blood platelets.
And he was having seizures, and as well as it was causing issues with his heart. So his exact cause of death is not known. But he passed away, like, with us. We were both there. And we were at home, and he was laying on his dog bed. And it was really quick.
It was very quick. Probably like less than a minute.
Yeah.
I noticed that Opal doesn't hang out with the group as much as the others. Sometimes. Is she her own chicken? Hard to say. Hard to say. She's used to be kind of a loner. Fixed the feet, and then she got a little more chill and hanged with them. But yeah, she often is on her own. It could just be because she knows she's gonna have royal eggs. She just thinks she's better than everyone else, maybe. I don't know. She's definitely the bravest, so she might even be like the most dominant. Who knows? Hard to say. So they're all chilling together here. They might be getting a little chilled, but
they're having a dust bath.
Oh, they are having a dust bath. Right, you're right. With no dust. So their names, this one's Millie, the big fluffy hair one. Oh, by the way, I got all those pictures of you guys showing me of that comedian lady. What was her name again?
Oh, was it Doris? Something?
I forget what it is.
I can't remember.
So that one's Millie. If it's a rooster, we're gonna call him Willie. And then this one right here, this is Lemon. He used to be really yellow. This one right here, the showgirl, that one is Lola, but I want to call him Roo if he's a rooster. And then the Opal cream leg bar there is Opal, who is for sure a female. 99.99999% sure. Phyllis Diller, that's the one. What did you guess?
Doris.
Doris? You knew it was like an old name. Classic name.
Diller, Doris, I don't know. Gina! Do you know who that is?
I have no idea who that is. Here.
Do you want to go see?
We got a census. I don't know what a census is. Have we ever done one of these before? Statistics Canada.
No, I don't think we have.
We got a census. They're probably going to be like, hey, are you happy with your taxes going to fixing the road out front? You mean making the roads worse? No.
Noreen. Thank you, Noreen. Noreen sent us super taxi.
Oh, thanks, Noreen. Noreen, dragonfly die.
Completion of the census is required by law. We've never had our own house before. We haven't had...
Oh, that's right. What? You have to, by law, you have to
I guess.
answer a couple questions? That's stupid. Oh, a census. They want, duh, they're counting people. Durr.
Yeah.
This person's like, no, they just want to know how many adults live at your house. Yeah, no kidding. That's such a stupid, yeah, I'm like, census?
Oh,
that's different than a...
scared of them.
What? Shadow, why are you scared of these birds? It's funny, she's not scared of all of the hens.
No.
It's funny that they're hanging out mostly right here. They're liking pecking though at the grass rather than just their shavings. So at night, of course, they go back inside, but they enjoy being outside. They're only outside when they're when it's warm.
Yeah, it's supposed to be rainy the next couple of days though.
So this is their enclosure, guys. It's not always here, but it's just a little wire thingamajig. They got a ladder that they can climb, which they never do. They got their water, they got their food, which we usually keep in the shade, which obviously changes as the sun moves. Oh, by the way, guys, since finding the light, I've only seen it on the last day that I was filming. So the light is still there, but I wonder if like it's a drastically different time that I have to go look for it, or I have no idea. But I haven't seen it again, and I've looked every day in the Goldilocks time zone and just throughout the morning. Although it has also rained a couple times. The earth moved. Word.
We also put a cover on top when we're not like right directly beside them.
Yeah, because we have hawks. Earlier today there was 2 hawks soaring around. I don't know if they're like just playing though, because they're like going in the wind, you know. A crow went after them but couldn't catch them.
Apparently in the song there's a kink song for a little
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I don't know if I've heard that. Probably shifted when you pulled out the shaft. No, I didn't shift at all. It stayed exactly where it was. And I saw it on the day that I pulled it out. So, or not the day that I pulled it out, but the day that I tried to confirm if it was it. It's like I saw it in the perfect time and confirmed at the perfect time. Like imagine I didn't confirm it, like I would still be looking for it. But no, I'm 99.9% sure that that's exactly what it was.
Janice said, I noticed you premiered your video at the Goldilocks time.
Yeah, I did. That's actually not the Goldilocks time. Well, I mean it is, but the time was technically 1:35 to 2:15 was the best time to see it. But that was only like the longest time. That was the longest time. But typically it was much shorter than that. And that's why I was running as fast as I could, like up and down, trying to make sure everything was good. Here comes Shadow. Not very interested in these birds. She likes being outside though.
When it's warm.
When it's warm, yeah. Why Goldilocks? Well, Goldilocks, like that's just a hijacked term from, the Three Bears, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. It's just right. Goldilocks time. Like, it was just the right time.
Thanks, Ninja Mama.
If they turn out to be roosters, no, we won't keep them. We'll keep one. We'll try to keep two, but we can't. Like, it's not likely. We'll just keep one. Oh, do you see Lola's going after that fly?
Tracy asked if the chicks are outside full time now. Not yet.
Not yet.
Soon. I'm hoping next week. I just need the outdoor temperatures to be a little bit warmer at nighttime.
Yeah, at night, because Lemon is not fully feathered yet. The other ones seem to be at least 99% there, but Lemon's taking his sweet time. Matthew's like, with more chickens, I feel I'm being pushed out of my sleeping spot in the coop. I don't think you'd want to sleep in there, bro. I mean, we keep it pretty clean, cleaner than most, but that's pretty gross.
It's really dusty.
It's dusty.
Well, less dusty.
It's less dusty since we use the hemp now. Quite a bit dusty, but like, I mean, they still crap every couple minutes.
No, I've never heard that song, Kathleen. I'll have to listen. Smurf, Lemon and Lola will be smaller braids, and Millie and Opal will be like standard size.
Yeah, we'll show you guys the sheep and goats later. 150, how many did I say? 150 goats and 100 sheep.
Is that what you said?
Something like that. Since we're outside. I have 12 bantams, 3 are roosters. It's okay. What are they? Bantam what?
Have you named all the goats and sheep yet?
I named most of the goats different forms of Matthew. So there's like Matt, Maddie, Matthew, Hugh, Sue, Chew. You know, Maddie with like an IE, Maddie with just an I, Maddie like MAHTY. You know, just spelling all the different ones. It's hard to keep them all. And then the sheep, I named most of them like different, like, you know, you guys would say Z's, most of you, but like they all, like, there's, the first one is named like Zed, and then the second one is named ZZ, and then ZZZ, all the way to the last one.
So how would you call them?
Or just snoring. No, obviously I'm kidding. We only got 30 of each, but they do actually have those names. ZZ Top. One day we will get sheep. Probably next I shouldn't say probably next year, maybe next year, and maybe we'll get a goat. But we will see. Ooh, a donkey. Thanks, Wendy. Hi, Josh. You say Zed the same way we do in Scotland. That's because we say it correctly.
Did you fall asleep before naming the last one?
No, but when every time I like count them to make sure that they're all in. Llamas are the best with sheep. Yeah, but if we get a goat, we're gonna call him Matthew. Or like something like that. Maybe Matt. Hey, there's like a couple magpies fornicating over there.
How do you know they're fornicating?
Cause look at them, they're doing the birdie dance. Can you guys see that?
Well, they built their nest in that tree over there.
On the ground?
No, I've just been watching them build their nest.
They're trying to make baby pies, babe.
Yeah, but she's gonna lay her eggs in the nest.
Yeah, well, those eggs aren't gonna turn into anything if they don't, do the deed.
I get it. Smart said, did the geese hang around and nest?
Okay, so the geese, hard to say.
I saw them 2 days ago.
Yeah, they were in the neighbor's yard.
Yeah, that was the last time I saw them.
YouTube has pixelated because it's X-rated now. Catch some Z's, not catch some Z's. Well, if something is a phrase or is a name, like a Corvette Z06, it's a Z. Then you pronounce it the way that it's meant to be pronounced. But if it's just the letter, it's Z. Like we still say zebra. I know some people say zebra, but we say zebra because that's the name it was given, right? So it's not like it's things just start being mispronounced or whatever because we say the letter correctly.
Lemon has been nice.
But the geese, not sure if they're gonna stick around. They, I don't know. I haven't seen them for a minute. How are your veggies doing? Last year your pumpkins were epic. Well, we didn't plant anything yet, right? Because of we still get, we haven't gotten snow in a week or so, but we've gotten some frosty nights, so nothing will survive.
It's not safe to plant here till after the May long weekend, which is at the end of May.
At the end of May, that's Victoria Day, right?
Yes, I think so.
Geese can be so mean. Oh yeah, absolutely, especially the wild geese. Don't pick on the states for saying Zed the way we say it. People from your country choose the way to say it. Right. I mean, but it was pronounced Zed first. Is the only. It's just I'm just razzing. If you actually are offended by that, that's kind of a you thing. But that I wasn't. I I didn't mean to offend anyone. Clearly, I was joking. I think to most people. But if you didn't take it as a joke, well, I don't really know what to say. Wild turkeys, same. We have like 14. Then they are gone for a few months. We've had a wild turkey, but we've never seen it. But we would just every once in a while hear, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, "What is that?"
What? What's
oh,
that?
we got the hawks. Ashley's gonna go put the chickens in. They're gonna dive bomb. Come here, Shadow. Hopefully the chickens will be fine. You're not offended. Okay, good. I was worried for you. Not worried that I offended you, but worried that that would be offensive to somebody. That was a great turkey impression. That's funny. As a hen say, the yoke is on you. So Ashley just put, oh, I wish I would have shown you guys, but all the chickens are in. See, the hawk is up there. I don't know if you can see it, but he's up there. I can't even find it in the view. Oh, there he is, right there. But Ashley already has all the chickens in. She just calls them. Huh? She's right by the hay bale. Or the straw bale. Yeah, they might still be. Oh, and there's the other hawk. Right up. I can't find it in the viewfinder. It's too small. But it's somewhere in this area. And then the other one is over there. There. And there. All good in the hood. So when we get off the live here, we're going to cover this with actually a trampoline thing, and like it kind of goes on top of the ladder, right? And then it like goes over, and then the hawk can't come in here. I'm not sure if the hawk would ever try to get into this little spot. I mean, probably but like I've never seen it try.
I wouldn't.
We have hawks here that stalk our dogs. What kind of dogs do you have, Michelle? Are they small dogs like China and Shadow? Look at them just straight chilling.
Kathleen says, do your neighbors have any birds or animals?
My neighbors, like some of our like people who live nearby have birds. Like, what do you mean? Like for what?
Our direct neighbors have dogs.
Oh yeah, these neighbors, Armando. You guys know Armando. He's got 2 dogs, sometimes 3. A corgi and a mutt, small dogs. Okay, and I don't know if they have birds, like indoor birds. I don't really know what you're asking, but they don't have any chickens or anything. But
We have neighbors with horses and llamas and sheep and goats and chickens,
and cows.
Cows.
And they do have chicken, other neighbors, but our next door neighbors don't have any. Oh, that would attract. Oh, the hawks are always here. There's like rabbits and all sorts of things always around,
and
right?
That green space.
Yeah, right over there, guys. Beyond those trees, there's a path there, and it like goes into a green space. And that green space back there, there's gophers and snakes and all sorts of things that the hawks are after. I thought I saw Cooper the other day, guys. For those of you who remember Cooper, saw a big snake, but no scar on his back, so wasn't Cooper. And Ashley's getting less scared of snakes. Did you see Millie just slaying her head up against there? It's funny how they have so much grass to peck in there, and they need all the stuff on the outside.
Yeah, as long as they're not like on me.
The snakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you used to like freeze.
Yeah.
Like be scared to move. Now you're not. We need to see more Vincent. I feel he's being neglected. Vincent, yeah. I used to play with garter snakes and scare my sisters when I was young. Yeah, that's what these are. These are, I forget what kind of garter snake, but they got the 2 yellow stripes like a highway.
I saw someone ask if China and Shadow are mousers.
Not Shadow. Shadow doesn't have any teeth.
No.
But she never was. But China will chase a mouse, but she won't kill him.
No, she brought one to me.
Oh, she did? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It was under the wood pile or something, and I don't know if it was already dead or if she killed it, but she brought it to me. Oh, lovely.
Okay, Linda says if Lola... Yeah, we heard that a few times. Yeah, we're probably not going to call him Lola, though.
Hi, Adrian.
Look how big the girls are getting. They look like a bunch of teenagers. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa.
Finish Crisp says,
Off the ropes.
Josh and Ashley, is it okay to pre-order postcards whilst you're waiting for more to come in?
Oh, we have them coming in on Monday. Or Monday?
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah, so yeah, go ahead, yeah. Thank you to everyone who's ordered them. Just so you know, we have We have ordered the floor.
Well, you put the...
I put the required
deposit.
the deposit. Yeah. So they said that I needed to pay the 3,500 or whatever it was. 30. It was actually like 3,347. Some weird numbers. I just gave them 3,500 and 12 weeks. The floor will be here.
12 weeks.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
That seems like a long time, but this is a, it's a special floor.
It's gonna be here before we know it.
Yeah. So we were able to do that. Yeah. So thank you for ordering the postcards.
Yeah. Thanks, Finish Crisp. Yeah, I was surprised, I guess, at how many people wanted the postcards. Like,
yeah, I was like, yeah, no, I
mean,
mean, I barely ordered any. In fact, I didn't even order enough envelopes to send with them. I was just like, maybe we'll sell like 10 or 15 sets. Sell almost all of them. So we ordered more, and we've made a third set, which we'll show you guys those when we get them. Maybe in the next mail opening, because I have, I don't know, like 4 or 5 packages to open. So maybe we'll do it kind of the same way that we did last time. Noodles from Red Deer. I got my canvas print of the roots. Oh, I sent that out last Monday. I'm glad you like that. You got like number 12 or 13 or something.
So Jan says, "Hi Ashley and Josh, hugs. Are you guys okay? I am so sorry about Hank. Sending you hugs. By the way, you have mail at the PO."
Oh, I'll get that on Monday when I send the new stuff. Yeah, we're okay.
Thanks, Jan.
I mean, it is sad. Ashley's more sad than me, but he was more her dog than mine. But yeah, really sad. It's part of life.
It just feels like something's missing. Like.
Yeah. It does. It's so weird because like I was eating my toast this morning. We ran out of milk, so I couldn't have cereal. Frick, right? So I'm like, okay. I was like, why don't you just have some toast? So I make some toast, and then I was full. And what I usually do is I just give like the morsels to Hank, and he wasn't there, and it's such a bummer. And like that lady who just came earlier with the census form, he would have like told us a long time ago she was coming up the driveway and said it was a surprise. It's so weird.
Yeah. I mean, like, he's not there when we come home. Like, when I come home from work, he's not there, all excited to say hi. It's just weird.
Yeah, it sucks. Oh, there's a fly. Oh, I was gonna feed it to them. But flies are so quick. Like, how are they so fast? Are you planning on getting another dog, or is it too early? I mean, it is a little early. I mean, if a dog like shows up, and like just needs a home or something, we'd get one. But we're gonna wait until it feels like there's a dog for us or whatever.
Yeah.
Part of wanting to get a dog early, if we were to get one, it would be like for like security and stuff. Because I mean, I don't know if we're terribly worried about being robbed or anything like that, or burgled or whatever. But I mean, it's dark as shit at night.
Being in the country, it's nice to have a bigger dog.
Yeah, it's good.
Like, even when I'm going out to the chicken coop at night and it's dark, I like to have, well, it made me feel so much better having Hank with me.
Yeah, because they can see and hear and smell and everything, and like...
It's like pitch black, and he would be
right.
with me. So.
Even if it's like a cougar or something in the bush, Like, cause we got coyotes, we got foxes aren't gonna do shit, and coyotes probably aren't gonna do anything either. But a cougar will freaking kill you easy, right? Even if just to get your chickens, right? A dog is gonna at least warn you, and it could be a person lurking, it could be all sorts of different things. The dog is great for those types of things. But we still have little China here. Yeah. She she's more annoying with her bark than anything. It's not very scary.
Well, yeah. She's not as on alert either.
No, she's not.
Like, Clint came the other day and he was like parking in the driveway and Sheena didn't even know he was here.
No. Yeah, and that was weird too, not having Hank bark. Like, he knows, or he knew Clint there, so he only barked. He, like, you know, dogs have different barks. They have like a bark like you know, like a posturing bark. There'll be like, you know, like a snarly, like when Ashley used to go for runs in the city. Remember that creeper dude?
Yeah.
And Hank was not having, this guy was like, I mean, who knows? He could have just been just a weirdo.
Yeah.
Or not even a weirdo. He could have just been a dude.
Yeah.
Right? But what if he wasn't, right?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't try anything.
He was always very protective.
Yeah.
And I always felt so much better, especially like going on walks by myself and go runs by myself, having him with me.
Yeah, there's, you know, all sorts of things that a dog is good for, but I don't know. We might get a cat. The one thing we couldn't get before is because Hank kills cats, so we couldn't get a cat, but we could get a cat now, I guess. I mean, if you were looking for a silver lining, jeez. But,
yeah.
You know.
Well, let's wait till the right time and the right one comes along. It just doesn't feel right now. Not yet.
It's weird. It's just like, well, yeah, you know, you
yeah.
We could get more chickens. Kathleen says, I love cats. I like cats too. Ashley's less of a cat person, more of a dog person.
Mostly because they give me eczema.
Yeah, they do. But like our cat could be an indoor-outdoor, right? Which before our cat was a mostly indoor and mostly in the basement when we lived with before we moved here.
By choice, it just wanted to be in the basement.
Yeah, but also probably by choice because Hank was
that's true.
Was like, yo, I need to eat this thing.
That's true.
And he unfortunately did get her. Her name was Gunther. She was awesome. To me, anyways. I liked her. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. If we get another cat, then it'll have lots of space out here.
Oh, Tina says, how big is the chick pen? It looks like they got out. It's quite large. They're still inside of it right now.
Yeah, let me kind of show you. I'll do a quick walk around and then maybe we'll take off. Oh, my legs. I was sitting in an awkward position. Now my legs feel all weird. So you can see them kind of chilling over here. They're exploring a little more. And then it kind of goes around the tree back to where we were. When we go, we're gonna put a trampoline tarp on here. They're probably gonna find a lot more bugs near this tree. Oh guys, we had a bird nesting in this hole, or well, it didn't actually make any nesting in there after all, but it was finding a nest, and that was one of the spots it was like contemplating, but it left. It's kind of cool. Oh, what is that?
I don't know.
That was weird.
Anyone know?
Are any chicken people on? Like, what was the butt twerking? What was that? That was so weird. I've never seen that before. You should get a kitten so it can acclimate to the chicken so it doesn't mess with them when grown. That's a good idea. Yeah, I don't know if the chickens would care much about a cat. They're too big for a cat to, well, I mean, it depends on the cat. Yeah, with the chicks it might mess up the chicks. Are the chicks going to be staying outside all the time now? Not all the time, not for night. Lemon is getting so big. Well, Lemon is still the smallest, but definitely getting bigger.
7 weeks old now.
7 weeks, yeah. Show us what the chick did. She's twerking like she was in a rap video. I don't even understand what the heck that was. That was so weird. My parents' cat took down a hawk. That's impressive. Yeah. How big was the hawk? I mean, the hawks here, I don't know where you're at, but some of them are quite huge. In fact, we've mistaken hawks for eagles at times because they were so big. But the hawks that we just saw earlier today were not that big. They're like the size of a raven, I would say.
Yeah, ours.
Okay, guys, that's them. Week 7. They, I think last time I said the only difference that I think they would show is more feathers coming in, and Lemon still has some bare spots, but he's getting there. He's getting there. All the other ones doing quite good with their development. They just need to grow. And then maybe next week, if it's gonna stay consistently warm at night, we can move them out. We don't have to like isolate them from the other chickens. Like we can put them straight into the hospital coop. So isolate them, but not like, like when we get new chickens, we like make sure that they're good and whatever, and then we put them in the hospital coop, and then they free range together, and then they eventually house together. But these ones we can skip a step because we know they're not sick. But yeah, they're doing good. So week 7, this is where they're at. What's funny? It's like they were just over here. Then they walk all the way around the tree and then peck here through the little fence to get to where they just were. Here's a good look. You can see Lemon's feathers not quite in on his wings. And then also on it, he's got feathers on his feet. So you can see on his, right there, you can see a lot of the, I don't know what they're called, like the straw part. Hey Lemon, how you doing? Do you see any comments of anyone telling what the butt shaking was? Yeah, I saw that. So if anyone watching this in the future knows what that butt shaking was, let us know, because that was strange. I don't even know I've never seen that before. How are the other chickens doing with the mites? No mites. There's no. Oh, scaly leg mites. Oh, they're all good. Yeah, they're all good. Yeah, I forgot about that. Thanks, Jim. Anyways, guys, thank you for being here. If you want to check out, I still haven't made a post about them. This is so weird. I guess we haven't had to, but the postcards, we still have the postcards. If you want to get those, we're gonna have a 3rd set. So on the next gift opening live video, we'll show those again. But thank you everyone who's done that. We've ordered the floor, and part of that is because of you guys. So thanks, really appreciate it. We will check in next week with week 8 of the chick. Whatever this is called, chick cam. Thanks for watching.